It's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. I'm so excited to share with you my little garden here in front of the house. Well, many of you are very familiar about this fish pan right at the back, that this is one of the oldest fish tanks that I have ever made since I started vlogging on YouTube. And many of you have witnessed that this is filled with koi before, but I temporarily transferred all our breeder kois because I made a renovation. This is really very exposed to the sun. That is why I made some adjustments. I made this structure for our hanging plants for us to control the temperature of the heat. And you will see that I have here hanging plants. I also have some nets right here in order for us to control the high temperature during noontime that is really now very detrimental to our Japanese koi. In the next videos that I am going to upload, I will make an update about the actual placing of our breeder kois right here. Now I have some bad news. This bad news is really not that bad, but I consider this as a bad news because out of 120 eggs that we have incubated, only 50% of it were hatched. And this is really a very low rate. That is why I have to reassess the conditions of our breeder chickens before we're gonna proceed to hatching the eggs. And I have told you before that I am going to reveal to you the ups and downs of this farm. And this is one of the downside that we are experiencing now, and I am going to share this with you how we're gonna address this problem. No problem about production of the eggs. They are laying their eggs religiously, but the fertility of the eggs have really been affected, maybe because of the kind of conditioning that our breeders are in right now. So what we're gonna do today is to claim that 60 chicks, only 60 out of 120, and then we will bring the chicks here at home, and then we will proceed to the farm and we will make some adjustments. So come on, let's go, and please be with me, guys. Let's go to claim our 60 chicks. So guys, this is only the 50% of the total eggs that we have placed in the incubator, and this is alarming actually, and this is not good. Actually, these are the eggs that were not hatched. There are 2 trays of eggs that became spoiled. So the 50% hatchability rate is really very low, and we cannot go on with this kind of situation. So you look at this, there are how many eggs? 30 eggs that can still be used. Actually, we have the half tray of these eggs right here. one of the reasons why I said that we have to really revisit our process of conditioning is this one. This is one of the things that we have to consider. They produced deformed chicks already, and like this one, you look at this one, this is not good. So that's an indication that the breeder's body needed rest. So we will range them and we will inject them with vitamins, and of course we will give them a bath, and then we will expose them to sunlight. And then if we will see that their faces are not anymore pale, meaning that the redness of their cheeks have already developed, so that's an indication that they already have recovered.
We all live on time we borrow, time our children to us lend. Here today, gone tomorrow, like a spark fly.
No. So we are here back at the farm, and it's really a very enjoyable experience to be here together with our pets, with our monkey. And I am so glad that our monkey have another new garment, and this ticlo is really a very humorous animal that gives us joy. Well, our purpose of filming this is for us to be able to address the issue about the poor hatchability rate of the eggs that we have incubated in the past. Come on, let's go to the breeding coop and let's have an update about what is happening inside in the coop. Come on, let's go over there. So guys, this is our breeding pen, and you will observe that each of this pen is already very empty. Actually, we only have here the roosters, but the breeder hens were already transferred in another coop for reconditioning. Well, I would like to also mention that we made an adjustments of our walling at the back. We detached some of the GI sheets because it's really very warm here, especially during 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we detached some of the GI sheets and we replaced it with nets. And the environment now is really very good. It's cool because the wind at the back can pass through here and give a very good atmosphere here inside. So this is the development, and this area also should be disinfected. Well, this is the regular routine that we are doing in order to ensure the health of our breeders. And we already have showed you the manner how we disinfect this one. We use the chlorine, and we use some substance commercially available at the Agribet supplies to kill all the possible virus that may be thriving in this breeding pen. We are going also to change all the rice hulls. We will recondition this one. We will put another new rice hulls before we're gonna bring back the hens to lay eggs again. But it takes some time because we will do this one for 2 weeks. So for the period of 2 weeks, we will allow the hen to roam around and gather some, natural food at the ground, and we are also exposing them to the sunlight. And the moment that the redness of their cheeks will come back, then that's the time that we can safely assume that they are again best for breeding. guys, you will see the conditions of our hen. They look not good because they have been laying eggs for 4 consecutive months, and in fact we already have produced thousands of chicks already. And this is to be addressed immediately, and the way how we address the problem is to give them a bath, and then we will inject them with vitamins, because this is very important to restore back their health, their nutrients in their body, by giving them some vitamins, injectable vitamins, and also by allowing them to roam around in the vicinity. So guys, we will proceed now in the actual bathing of our hen. So guys, we have also another kind of breed that we have just acquired early this morning, and you will see that we have here the Asil type of chicken. We're gonna cross them with the Rhode Islands, and our produce will now become the DW chicken. I will call that the Dextersworld chicken. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, what's the purpose? Well, my purpose is to raise this kind of chicken because this Asil is really a hardy breed that can withstand with whatever weather conditions that we are here in the Philippines. And also, I have observed that when they are crossed, these two kinds of chicken will be crossed, will be able to produce a good and big and very hardy chicks. I already have experimented this, and we can show you our produce, and that is why I said that we will try this one, because my vision is really to have a business of this roasted native chicken. Well, that's a big ambition. That's gonna be an ambition that entails a big budget. But I am the kind of person that never looks at the negative side. Though we have so many problems, we have experiences, but this will not prevent us from doing our thing. So by the year 2021, God willing, by the grace of God, of course, we will be able to establish a business of this fried native chicken here in our city. And that's gonna be a very exciting moment to wait, because at present we don't have a regular native roasted chicken here in the city, and I would like to make a regular supply of that because it's really very delicious. These chickens have the best meat that we can eat, especially when they are roasted. Here's your shot. Why? La 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 la. Wrestling. Ayun. So we have here some materials for the building of another coop in preparation for our actual ranging of these chicks. We will range this one because we cannot accommodate them here inside the coop. This is my observation that our chicks will really grow fast and far from getting sick if they are ranged outside where there is a clean and virus-free environment. So we are anticipating to build another coop right there that's very big, but we will not put the walls. We will just put the roofings for them to to rest during noontime and also for us to secure them during the nighttime. And this coco lumber is already the materials, the initial materials that we can use. We have here the hollow blocks, and we ordered some cement for us to realize this plan. So this is, guys, the area that I was referring to. We're gonna make a barn right here, but we will not put the wall. We'll just have it the through and through. The wind could just easily pass through and through to give fresh environment to our chicken. And we will raise our thousands of chicks right here, and this gonna be their shade during noontime. We are envisioning to have a massive production of this in the next couple of months. We're gonna grow this one, we will select breeders, and that's the time that we can produce massively. We still have a big area right there. You will see this area. This is also good for ranging our chicken. They can just also eat the natural food, the worms, the flies that are here. And we're also looking forward to be able to have another coop right here for our plan. And this will ultimately be fulfilled by God's grace in the next couple of months.
Looking up at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said, open a rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows. Anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose. Living in the moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down.
And I'm glad that we have a trusted person to do this for us. He does all the carpentry works, and he has a very trusted person who can also design coops for us. So this is the thing that we can share with you so far. I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are uploading videos every 5 days only here at Dexter's World.